Scorpio, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so if this comes your way and pops up on your feed and you're not a Scorpio, it's absolutely for you because it only shows up at just the right time and for just the right people. And this is where your message begins. Okay, so what does it mean? Well, the Two of Cups is a love card. It's a relationship card. It's a connection card. So it doesn't have to be romantic love, but it certainly is coming into connection and unity with what is equal to you, what is working on your side, what will be helpful and beneficial to you. So whether it's a person or a situation, and yes, this is a very general reading. I keep it very general, so I do that intentionally. This is an energy of support and helpfulness. And once again, not lonely. And there's an intuitive understanding, a depth of comprehension. This is also meeting in dreams, connecting intuitively, connecting on a soul level, connecting on a spiritual level, having spirituality in common, connecting on a metaphysical level. Okay? And then we have the opposite of that, which is structured belief and tradition and what's always been. Also connection in terms of commitment or making something official. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which is defending yourself, protecting yourself. But interestingly, we have this commitment and then we have the defense. So in a way, it's almost like something is trying to or wants to safeguard you, or you're looking to ensure, like be certain about something. So this tells me that, so what is the statement? The statement is, don't settle. The statement is don't settle for less. Keep your value systems high. Be defensive and be choosy and selective because the right one is there. The right connection is there. This is about experiencing something that is so supportive and so right and good for you that you don't want to settle for anything less. Now, I am doing this reading in the middle of during a Venus retrograde. Mercury will turn retrograde in a couple of days. So there's a lot of introspective energy with regards to the energy that I'm picking up now. So in a lot of ways, it could be that there is a connection, communication, or at the very least, memories that continue to come up in your mind about a connection that makes you so selective that you can't settle. You're just reminded of your value. I don't think there's going to be, I shouldn't keep saying, there's not going to be a lot of movement. There's not going to be a lot of shifting or changing in this current climate of energy. But there will be emotional stuff that comes up to remind you just how good things are, or finally realizing how good something is, finally realizing about the value of it, because you've had to review it, you've had to go over it. Maybe in some cases you've had to remember your life without it. There's just this comparison that keeps coming back, that something doesn't live up to. And in a lot of ways, that's a good thing because it's reminding you what to aim for. It's reminding you what to insist upon. So let's get deeper into this message. Scorpio, remember, I do provide personal readings. The only place you can schedule them is my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You can book and schedule right there. There's links all over the place to it, including the description box and on the channel front. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. And then ring that notification bell and select all notifications so that you will know when I go live. You'll be notified when I go live. And the only place on the internet that I go live and do free public tarot card readings is here. So if you'd like to participate, make sure that you're subscribed and you get those notifications. We have the Knight of Swords coming in. So there is a message. There is a communication. There is finally saying something finally being said. And of course, I will tell you what that's going to be. And the Hierophant is here. So this statement is, maybe it's finally a proposal. Maybe it's finally, I want to commit. Finally, I take something serious. I realize what I should be taking serious and what is valuable, right? I'm ready to make something official. Now, as an astrologer, I have to tell you, it's not the best time to make something official during a retrograde or a Mercury, during a Mercury retrograde or a Venus retrograde. So what does this mean? Something was owed to you, right? And it doesn't, okay, what does it mean? It means an acknowledgement of value. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. That's what it means. It means an acknowledgement of value that comes in and says that somebody is finally willing to make official or realize. It's almost like, aha, now I get it. I get what is worthwhile. I get what is valuable enough to make it last. There could be an offer coming into you, Scorpio, but I don't want you to look at it as so much as this is the one, as this is what I deserve. And this is what I should always insist upon. That's sort of what I want you to realize right now. But let me just clarify, because I did say I'll get this message. I don't think you're going to want the commitment, or somebody was guarded in the past when it came to commitment, or something was blocked up or stalled. And now it's like, we can finally do it. We can finally make moves at it. That could be. But what is this message that's coming in? Honest to God, it seems like a promise. What is this message coming in for Scorpio? Oh, yeah. Somebody did not give you credit where credit was due, and they're finally willing to do so. Also, there could very well have been repayment. So this is like get ready to be repaid, Scorpio, or who is ever watching. Because we have the Seven of Swords, which means, yes, something was stolen, and maybe it's like finally you realize it. Like, that's the Knight of Swords. Like, aha, oh my God, I get it. I get that something that I was distracted, or I wasn't seeing value, or something I've been taken advantage of because I've been letting myself be distracted and not seeing the value of, or that I've been screwing myself when it comes to finances because something has been like skimming off the pot, right? And I haven't seen it. Like, that's the energy. It's like realizing that there has been value that has been depleted off a resource, person, situation that should have been valued better. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which can absolutely represent you. For to me, it usually represents a Cancerian. This is very maternal energy. It's, I want to heal. I want to help. Unconditional love, caring, devotion, pouring yourself into something. And then there's just like giving it all away, putting your whole self in. This is healing. This is healing that's coming back. This is to make up for somebody that loves you so much, or somebody that cares so much, or something that's just so beautiful that it basically provides the resources or gives an opportunity that comes from a good intention, comes from love, right? That almost wants to make up for what was stolen or taken. This is the Hermit energy. The Hermit energy is Virgo energy, but it also is healing. It's healing energy. It's almost like something has been discovered. Something has been found, right? Like not undercover work, but yeah, it's like we've dug into something and we found it. There's something official here, because we have Virgo and Taurus energy. There's been a stall or a delay with regards to money owed, and suddenly it is found, which makes sense during a Venus retrograde. Just stuff that has to get paid up is paid up, but this could actually be good news for you because you're who it's owed to. So whether this is real money or it's just a metaphor for value, that's very good news. So the Hermit showed up. That's a timestamp, because we have a full moon in Virgo on March 13th, 11/11. That's it. There's a major revelation that turns about, or that comes on that day. And the truth be told, so the truth comes out. So something is discovered that was stolen or taken from you on that day. Okay. Or credit that wasn't given to you. Well, the truth is coming out because something was supposed to come to you. It was supposed to be said. All that glitters. Oh, this is what's happening. You're going to see that something you valued, or something was overvalued. Somebody realized, or you're the one that's waking up and realizing, I overvalued something that was sparkly and shiny, and I missed out on something that was maybe a little bit more, it was less shiny, it was more subdued, but it was also more valuable. Something that was harder to see. It took longer to wait for. And at the same time, it was more valuable. So that's what you're realizing. All that glitters is not gold. Right? It's not about the sparkle. It's not about the shine. It's not about the instantaneous gratification. It's almost like you're saying, I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to be alone. I'm willing to do that to make this worth it, because I want something that's worth it. I don't want something that I'm settling for just because it's sparkly and shiny in here right now. And then we have blessed. So this is like whatever got delayed in your life or whatever held up, it's a blessing. And I think this is when you realize it. We need to get more cards. So what exact, oh no, let's get a moon card. I've got to get a moon card. What exactly are we playing? Luck is on your side, Scorpio. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius, take your aim and fire. And then we have surrender to the divine, and that is our full moon. I'm telling you right now, on that full moon, you need to let your emotions out. Here are your instructions. On that full moon, this is Virgo full moon, you need to let your emotions out. You need to let them see, let them show, and take aim at whatever it is that you really care about. There is a beautiful energy of getting clarity coming through on that day. Once again, it's March 13th. There's clarity that comes through on that day. And it may feel like luck. It's not actually luck. it's certainty, because you understand things in the clear way that you need to understand them now. There is a decision that's going to be made on that day, and it's going to hit the target. So that's a very fortunate day for you. Virgo, Libra, remember, it's probably sextile to many of your natal suns. This is happening, I believe it's at 20 degrees of Virgo. So those of you who are born anywhere from like November 5th through even the 15th, or maybe even later, the 18th, will feel this and get this sort of lucky stroke of clarity that just shoots through. And it's like that's when something finally erupts. Something that's been held back and been kept from you. If you felt it, if you felt like this was really supposed to be mine, what happened? You're going to not only find out what happens around that date, but you're going to be able to go after what you know is yours or experience it coming to you. Okay. Whoa. Did I choose those? Yeah. There's still a little mystery here. What is it? Conflict and defeat. And mental conflict. You didn't understand. That's it. You did not understand why something ended, something finished, something fell apart. There was material and spiritual prosperity. And then all of a sudden it just waned and it got all messed up. And then you just didn't understand it. You didn't know why, what happened, where'd the money go, where'd the value go. You thought you were doing so well, right? And then suddenly you weren't. Okay, so what happened? I think that's what we all want to know. What happened? What is the clarity, right? Well, we've got an acknowledgement of confusion in the Seven of Cups. There were so many options. Somebody, I'll tell you this right now. Somebody was very distracted by too many options, but the options were cheap imitations for the reality. Somebody wanted instantaneous gratification and settled for what was right in front of them. Right in front of them, there were many sparkly things. There were many options, and they got distracted, and they got distracted. Let's see what these other two cards are. I'm going to go to the extended. Link is down below. I'll see you guys there.